Jordan has it, and Jordan puts up a jumper and hits with 6 seconds to go. Jordan hits the basket and now has 42 points in the game. He gets it into Nance, gets the ball back, drives to the hoop, lays it in with 3 seconds to go. The Bulls have 3 seconds to try a shot and try to win the game. Sellers will inbound. Sellers has Jordan. Jordan with 2 seconds to go. Puts it up and scores at the buzzer. Michael Jordan has won it for Chicago.
Running. Okay. Let's get it. 1989. That was the year that this shoe came out. Then it retroed in 1999. Then it came out again in 2008, and then it dropped again in 2012, and now we here in 2019, we got another retro, but this time, after the past 2 releases, they had the Jordan brand on the back. This one got the Nike Air, and this one right here is the one that tickles my fancy the most, and I'm gonna tell you why, because the Nike Air, oh my God! That right there is just the essential piece of the shoe. When it comes to a classic OG, having the same vibes, having those Nike Air vibes on just a grail retro, just that you gotta have it in your collection type of shoe. This is one of those shoes. And when you got that Nike Air on the back, oh yeah, you gotta double up. You gotta double up. And right now the prices is low, so I'm telling y'all right now, if I was you, I would double up. You might be able to catch a pair for under retail, but don't tell nobody because the price is gonna go up later, I can guarantee you that. So let's get into this review, and I'm gonna tell you guys a couple, 2 things, 3 things, 4 things about this shoe and why I think it is just so amazing. And no matter how much everybody's hating on it, I'm gonna tell you right now, this shoe is dope. I don't care, you gotta have it in your collection. So let's start off with the box. You got your typical Jordan 4 retro box, as you will always get when it comes to the Jordan 4s these days. That silver box, everybody remember that pair? They had the silver boxes and the face boxes, stuff like that. So that silver box was clean. Unfortunately, I don't have the box anymore and I don't have the hang tag, but hey, it is what it is. We still got the shoes and that's all that matters. So the first 2 things I have with the struggles is the foam on the midsole. As you can tell from this pair, they are really actually no longer wearable. I have them busting a little bit here on the toe, and I got the foam falling apart here. I could low-key stick my finger through the foam right here, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't want to do it because it's just gonna make the whole shoe crumble, and we gotta try to preserve these beauties because you don't see these that often no more in a halfway decent shape. The 2019, and everyone has kind of been complaining about this one just because it doesn't have those same cuts and the white lining around the shoe and the, you know, the style and everything, the materials, yada yada, you name it. That's what happens when you get a newer retro. It's never gonna be the same as the OG. It'll never be as plush, it'll never be as nice. But at the end of the day, it's an iconic model, it's a dope colorway, and I'm pretty sure it was a cop for a lot of people. So I can give them credit and say, hey, at least you guys did a good job on trying to replicate the shoe. Obviously, we know you guys are using different materials and stuff like that. Nike Air on the back, let's just look at the 2. You got the grays. Obviously, it's got a little bit more of a bluish tint to the gray just because it's newer, and the older one is going to show signs of aging, which is going to cause grays to turn a little bit more yellow or darker. And even if you look at the midsole and the outsole right here, you can tell the yellowing on the white part of the midsole and then the yellowing on the gray part of the outsole closer to the toe box. And then the new pair is obviously so fresh, so clean. So why do I think you should cop this shoe? If you don't have this pair and you have the other pair with the Jordan Air on the back, you gotta have the Nike Air. It's only right, it only makes sense. Bred 3s, Bred 1s, metallic 5s, infrared 6s, Bred 11s. Those are like the common, like, oh, I gotta have those in my collection. This falls in that category. So for, what was it? $200 retail is now the new retail price point. I would say it's worth it if you plan on rocking it. It's still worth the 200 bucks. You're gonna be able to pull off a lot of fits and the shoe's gonna look dope. So let's talk about the tongue, because that's something that sticks out as well on me. The materials are a little bit different on the square of the tongue, and you can see right here in both images, one is a little bit more smoother, one's more or less defined, and the stitching is just a little bit different. Nothing too much to worry about on that. If you're looking at the tongue on the back side of it, you can see the Jordan Air on the back and then the Jordan Air on the back here. Those two right there, obviously they vary just a little bit. If you're looking at the tongue from the front, you can see the red on the 2019 pair, and you can't really see it on the 1999 pair. Were these a cop for you guys? Were they a drop for you guys? Was retail too much? $200? Was that too much? I don't know. I feel like every shoe is overpriced these days, but hey, it is what it is. Welcome to 2019 sneaker world. Everybody's gassing everything these days. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I gotta go. I was trying to make this quick. I done shot the video like 6 or 9 times now. It's time to go. Drop a comment, drop a pin, send a location, do all them things. I keep talking about Dylan because nobody knows who he is. Dave Chappelle. I keep spitting hot fire. Dylan.